Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to Campaign Leipzig and Ney at the Katzbach. I almost forgot what I was going to say there. So, let's see what my opponent has done for this turn. What are the allies up to? What's that wily old fox Blucher up to? As that's the commander of the Allied army in this scenario, as I am facing Marshal Blucher's Army of Silesia. So the question is, what is he up to? Interesting. If that battalion crosses the river, it will make me think that he's potentially abandoning the eastern bank, the western bank, and focusing all on the east. But I doubt he would do that because it would take so long to do it. That's the key thing. It'd be a long-term maneuver. Not something I think he could do very effectively in a short period. Especially in the face of the 5th Corps under Lauriston. Granted, Lauriston can't actually see most of the enemy line down here, but speed it up a second. Hello. Cossack, the enemy cavalry still on the move and is falling back still with that humongous horde of Cossacks. Quite literally, that is just a humongous horde of Cossacks. Cossacks continue to move down here. And that wall of Russian hussars is falling back. Yeah, it's just the Allied cavalry keeps falling back. No one rallied from them. And 4169, the bridge at 4169 takes some damage, which should be which bridge would that be? This one? Yeah. 4169. That takes some damage. Alright, let's continue. This squadron of chasseurs is to continue withdrawing. And they stayed where they are, so it's clear that he's not doing anything crazy there. Let's start up here with the cavalry, shall we? 10th Hussars will shift forward. I'm not going to cross the bridge, even though I probably could. Even though I can, I'm not going to. For the sake of actually not getting them potentially routed. And then this lot, the Bard and Dragoons, will continue forward. And here comes Maréchal and his division. He is to continue marching down the road, and I think after the stream he will probably form up. Possibly. 12th Chasseur. We bring forward 2nd Lancers. And then we bring up these various chasseurs to assist. Add some horse guns, General Rousseau, the 5th Hussars, the 4th Lancers, 9th Hussars will all continue moving forward. It's probably a bit too much cavalry in one spot, but 20th, Excelmans, the 11th Hussars, and then the 24th Chasseurs to be the division's reserve. General Morin with this lot will likewise come up. I'm not being very precise here because, well, still no actual contact with the enemy, so no real need to be precise. General Albert and the wagons and the guns he has will continue to move forward. The 141st and then the 140th. Alrighty. Effective command of everyone now, so and then finally this lot will be at the back. some horse guns, the divisional wagon, Soyham himself and the corps guns will likewise come forward. I'll leave the corps wagon behind for now. Bring the guns onto the high ground. So with that, let's bring forward the heavy cavalry. Well, bring them forward is perhaps not quite the right term. I'll bring them slightly further round to support the main assault. And with this lot just constantly falling back, I think I'm just going to initiate not quite a pursuit, but maybe not quite that far off it. And that will just open fire there. Doesn't do a lot, but hey ho. It's not meant to, it's more to say, hello, yeah, we know you're still there. In the meantime, I'll also throw the rest of Lederer's division. Lederer's 31st, and we'll bring up the heavy guns of the corps. Deploy the guns. And with that division is moved up nicely and ready to continue. We'll blast them a little bit. Not do the most damage, but I don't care about doing the most damage. What matters is the disordering and the various other benefits. Now the question is, what do I want to do with Bertrand? Lauriston. I still can't believe I keep getting those two mixed up. I got Bertrand on the brain. Alright, we will advance this division, I think. I might not advance any of the others for now. I'll just advance this one. And probably unlimber the gun there. As a result, and then leave the rest in the divisional formation. I could push, but I just don't want to. I don't see the need. We'll move them up some more. Bring you up. Where's Ney? Ney is... Okay, he's in effective command of Sebastiani and Soyham and MacDonald. Speaking of MacDonald, we'll move MacDonald up and the MacDonald wagon. Yeah, they're roughly where I want them. So I'll just manoeuvre around the Corps' heavy guns then, I guess. Yeah, I think I will shift them forward. Even if it's not as much as I can do, I'll shift them forward. If for no other reason than getting them ready to advance when the time comes. Which does mean I'll then have to move these lot forward a bit. Alrighty, I know I'm not talking much this episode, so I apologise for that. So, are we all done? I think we are. They're staying there, that cavalry's staying where it is. So yeah, I think that is that. Eccles is fallen. So the question is, what are the Allies going to do now? They obviously can't keep falling back forever. bring Sebastiani's boys further forward. What are they doing? That's my question. The big, big question. What is the Allies doing? I suspect he's got his one line, the main line of resistance on the western side of the river, up here. One, because the ground just dominates everything else around it. Here it's, again, much, much harder to determine where he's defending. Still, the only way to find out is to continue pushing forward. And I will continue to do that over the coming turns. So for now, that's going to be it. Once again, another fairly short episode. So, but as soon as the combat starts, it's going to definitely slow down once we're closer to combat. So for now, I thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this latest part, if for no other reason than just the information. But until next time, I have been your host, and I will see you all again very soon. So, bye-bye for now.